Integrity of the community as we move forward with this project. When they were tearing up the street, they discovered that the historic bricks that were laid in 1914 were all intact beneath the asphalt, and those have been retained and cleaned. We've utilized them in several different places in the project. They've been incorporated back into the street at the intersections. They've also been used as a decorative element along the curb between the sidewalk and the street.
A multitude of efforts have taken place to educate and inform residents of West Union and elsewhere about the projects and specifically green, sustainable community and construction practices. Examples include construction of a demonstration porous paver area, rain garden, and rain barrel installation, community workshops on rain gardens, rain barrels, and green roofs, contractor and subcontractor training on insulation and heating, ventilation, and air conditioning installation best practices. Workshop series for building professionals and homeowners on how to construct a green, affordable home, offered in conjunction with actual construction of a demonstration home.
In some of our early visioning sessions, a lot of people said to us, I remember when everybody came downtown and that was the gathering place. We've also developed a civic plaza gathering spot within the downtown district that was a part of the streetscape project, again utilizing some of the natural limestone that you find in the area. But it will serve as a gathering place for the community to come together.
Studies have shown that communities are better served from a fiscal standpoint with pedestrian-scale, multi-purpose streets. Retail sales are better in shopping areas served by safe, attractive streetscape. Tourists are drawn to these kinds of authentic town settings. Property values are increased as well.
Take a look at our downtowns and dream a little bit. Take a look and look up and see what's up there. If you recall, at one time, our upstairs downtowns were full of offices and full of residents. People lived and had their businesses in the central business district. Now we have some economic data that shows that for every vacant storefront upstairs, our downtown districts have the opportunity to add $20,000 to $40,000 a year in additional economic activity to that district through those residents using restaurants and stores and attorneys and banks right within the district.
So this project has led to two other projects that have come to our community, one of them being a multifamily housing project, which is creating 12 new second-story apartments that will be within our downtown district and renovating the buildings that they are in. It's also led to a facade master plan project that the community is doing, which will renovate 10 building storefronts. It's not just the street project, it really is a comprehensive looking at how do we make our community stronger and how do we continue to revitalize our community moving forward.
My particular building was built in approximately 1885. It was remodeled in the interior in approximately 2007. It's really been fun because it's kind of spurred the interest for other property owners to also upgrade their buildings up and down the street. This particular building has 3 apartments in the upper level, and then the other building that I'm in the process of rehabbing will have 2 more. And that one I'm really excited about because one faces the courthouse square and it's just going to be outstanding.
It's very big thinking of a community the size of West Union to do what they've done. And that is by bringing everyone together to do this collective vision around how do we make our community more sustainable. And not to do one small project, but take it on a very large scale.
It's really unbelievable that a 6-block geothermal district with porous paving and LED lights could be accomplished in a city of 2,500 when it has not been accomplished in any other community across the country.
On July 11, 2013, the community held a grand opening for the Green Pilot project featuring tours and demonstrations.
Among our many problems, we have 2 problems that we can address in our generation: devastating floods and diminishing fossil fuels. This project is a pilot project for the nation, and it will show what geothermal can do for a community on a grand scale.
My goal was to raise a family, and at the end of the day, I was focused on quality of life issues. West Union offers everything that a person would want for quality of life. I've lived in bigger cities. One of the things that I had the opportunity to do is travel all over the state and the Midwest. You get to see towns that are trying and towns that are dying. I'm proud to say that West Union is one of those towns that's trying. They've made efforts to be a community, to pull together and have that long-term sustainable goal in mind.
The West Union Project has been featured in many conferences and media outlets at the national and international level. Iowa Economic Development Authority selected West Union to be a pilot green community where many sustainable community development practices could be implemented in an integrated fashion. To help share the lessons learned and to assist IEDA in targeting its future sustainable community efforts and resources, measurement and evaluation of project outcomes are key. Project evaluation will include 3 key impact areas: economic, retail sales, building vacancy rates and use changes, property assessment values, new businesses, business expansions, and business closures. Environmental, stormwater runoff quantity and quality, energy use. Behavioral, social impacts of the green sustainable practices, key changes in behavior, attitudes, and preferences, and recommendations for future green sustainable practices and programs by IEDA.
We're starting to see more and more people come downtown for events. They're walking, they're bringing their families, and we're accommodating to people at all levels. People walking, people in wheelchairs, people on bicycles. It's just a better place for people to be, and we're starting to see those people come back to the community from when they used to really spend time here, and the downtown was the gathering place.
We'll get our young people excited about the community again. And if they do leave the community to go off to college, and a lot of the degrees right now are in highly technical areas, and that's something they can bring back to our community and keep that vibrant revitalization aspect of West Union going in the future.
Well, we've already seen new business come to the community as a result of this project. We have a new dental office that's currently building a brand new office within our downtown district. We have an appliance store and cell phone company that's coming and also building a brand new store. We have another service provider that's coming into one of the buildings that will be renovated as a part of our facade project.
Hopefully my grandchildren will find reasons to stay in this town, and if we continue with these type of projects, I think not only myself, I know there's a lot of people around here that would love to have a reason for their children to stay in smaller towns and their grandchildren.
I do think that I have a responsibility to look at how I can make this place better for future generations to enjoy.
So we know already that the work that we've done is starting to make a difference and will have an impact on the economy of our small rural community.
If I'm a business, I'm going to want to go to that place where the town has embraced an open-mindedness that say, we want to be here. We're going to do what it takes to make sure that we're here for the long term.
The city's leadership has created a new sustainable approach to updating and improving their infrastructure in a way that will provide a range of benefits to the economy, environment, and society, and serve the community of West Union for many years to come. This program was made possible by a grant from the Iowa Energy Center.
There's so much here and more to come. We don't wish to roam. West Union's more than just a town. It's the place that we call home.